All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode of your favorite political show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, almost every Nigerian is aware at this point that only a revolution of some sort can get the APC out of power. Prominent Nigerians like Yusuf Dati, Rotimi Amechi, Obasanjo have expressed a loss of faith in the Nigerian electoral process for obvious reasons, of course. Now, there have been periods within the last 7 months that this nation seemed very tensed and it looked like everywhere was going to explode. Then things will return to being a bit calm for weeks. Then tension will build up again. It's been happening like that over and over again for the past 6 months. And my prediction is at some point in this year 2024, we are going to have a very heavy nationwide protest that will shake the government. But the revolution that will get the APC out of power might not come until 2027. I foresee a situation where over 98% of Nigerians would want them out, but they would want to force themselves in once again. Then boom, the revolution. And I believe many elites are also thinking in the same direction. And that is why there are talks of a coalition between PDP, LP, NMPP and all other parties against the APC, so that when the APC leads us into a revolution by trying to rig the election, it would be the masses versus the APC. Now, this is politics. We need as many people as possible. That is why I will never be against a coalition, as far as that coalition will be led by His Excellency Peter Obi. Peter Obi has to remain the principal. That is the only ground upon which I will support a coalition. And most young Nigerians are thinking exactly the way I'm thinking. But before we could say Jack today, ATIKU came out and began saying he would lead the coalition, and Nigerians came for him brutally. They didn't let him land. They came for him. They said, look, old man, we have respected you enough. If you can't support Peter Obi, then retire to Dubai. Before I show you what ATIKU said and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly go over some of the other verdicts by the Supreme Court today. Breaking: the Supreme Court has affirmed Alex Otti as the duly elected governor of Abia State. PDP's case has just been dismissed. Congratulations, my governor. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet says, "This is the news I've been waiting for. Thanks be to God that the Supreme Court did not do what they are known for." And this tweet here says, "Congratulations. It is just for the process to be complete. Nobody had any genuine case in Abia State on the governorship election against Oti." And this one says, "Undoubtedly the best governor in Nigeria. Congratulations at Alex Otti." And this tweet by Smith says, "Congrats to Abia State good people of Nigeria. You deserve to be celebrated." And that is it. The best governor right now in Nigeria, Governor Alex Otti of the Labour Party. This update here says, breaking: Supreme Court reverses sack of Mutfwang as Plateau State governor. That's the PDP man. And look at how Nigerians reacted. This tweet here says, "Congratulations to the people of Plateau State. It is now on Mr. Mutfwang to work day and night to secure the life of Plateau people who are dear to my heart. He must stand with the people of Plateau, secure their lives and livelihood, likewise provide them with much needed dividends." But this man here differed. He said, "Wow, when I saw the governor of Plateau going to pay a Christmas homage to President TINUBU a day after his state was burning, then I knew something was fishy here. He was eyeing something big. Today is the result of everything. And Governor Wike, I also see your hand work." Oh. This man is trying to say that the governor traded the life of his people for this Supreme Court victory. Now, that is a very, very big claim. But the fact that the man went to pay homage a day after his state was attacked speaks a lot. And these politicians, they can never be trusted. But going forward, we are going to see how he will behave. And so many other governors were affirmed Bala Mohammed was affirmed by the Supreme Court in Bauchi State. The man in Zamfara was affirmed. Nwifuru was affirmed as governor of Ebonyi State by the Supreme Court. And of course, Sanwo-Olu was affirmed governor of Lagos State. And of course, you know what that means. The looting of Lagos State Treasury continues until the people say no. Now, let us look at what ATIKU said and how Nigerians reacted. Look at how the papers reported it. I'm ready to lead coalition against TINUBU APC, ATIKU. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar, has expressed willingness to lead a coalition of opposition parties to oust the ruling All Progressive Congress come 2027. He said this in a congratulatory message to governors of the PDP, whose elections were upheld by the Supreme Court on Friday. In a statement signed by his media office in Abuja, he described the decision of the court as good news for the people of Bauchi, Plateau, Cross River, and Zamfara states, and indeed a win for constitutional democracy. The PDP presidential candidates also congratulated the governor of Kano State, Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf of the New Nigeria People Party, NNPP, reaffirming his position that only a united opposition force can strengthen democracy in Nigeria. Atiku was quoted as saying, "I am as prepared as ever to lead the charge alongside all our leaders and governors for the good of our country." According to him, where justice is seen to have been substantially rendered, we as patriots and citizens will always applaud. You heard that. That was Atiku there congratulating the PDP governors whose victories were affirmed or upheld by the Supreme Court today. And he also congratulated the NNPP governor of Kano, Abba Yusuf. And he seized that opportunity to say, look, I have always maintained that only a coalition of political parties can oust the APC, and that he, Atiku, is the man to lead that coalition. And as soon as that statement dropped, Nigerians came firing at him from all cylinders. But before I show you how Nigerians fired at him, you know nowadays I'll always take a minute to say a very big thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my new YouTube channel called Mr. Benjamin. I can't thank you enough. I just want you to know that I deeply appreciate your kind gesture. To those of you who have not subscribed, please endeavor to go to the channel and give your man a subscription today. The name of the channel is Mr. Benjamin. That is what it looks like right there on your screen. You can just type Mr. Benjamin in your YouTube search bar and my picture will pop up, and then you can subscribe. I would also be dropping a link to the channel in the comment section of this video, and when you click that link, it takes you directly to the channel. And please endeavor to give your man this subscription today. I know there are many of you who would want to actually subscribe, but when you are done watching the video, it skips your mind. I beg, make you not try, make you no skip on our mind again today. Now, let us look at the reactions of Nigerians to the obnoxious claim by Atiku that he is the man to lead the coalition. Look at how Nigerians reacted. This tweet here says, "It is possible only if you will accept not to be the presidential candidate. Hand the ticket over to Peter Obi. Nigerians are not playing. They know who they want." And this tweet by Honest says, "Support Peter Obi. Your days are over." And Adeshola here says, "But you can never be president. Now Obi Nigerians want to." That is it. And this tweet here says, "Good luck with that. But I know Peter Obi won't be part of that clownery." It is actually clownery. Any talk of a coalition that does not have Peter Obi as the principal does not make sense. Then what are you guys gathering for? What are we giving our support to you for? To get there and continue looting? No. There is only one man the people trust to do things differently, and it is either him or no one else. And this tweet here says, "Oga, step down and align with the people. Throw your weight behind the man of the people and get a legacy. That is where Atiku is missing it. At this point, what he should be after is a legacy. Throw your weight behind this man that the people have already queued behind, and then you can write your name in gold. But that is something that Nigerian politicians don't understand, and it beats my imagination. And this tweet here says, lead the coalition to your retirement. Stop wasting your time and other people's chances. Politicians who vied for the same position countless times end up performing woefully if they eventually have their way. Buhari is a case in point. Go home. Oh! Honestly, Atiku's loved ones should better warn him not to take another shot at presidency in 2027. Of all the times, this is the worst time he can even attempt to say he wants to be president, because there is only one man Africa and indeed the whole world is waiting to see as Nigeria's president, and that is His Excellency Peter Obi. What Atiku should be after now is a legacy. How do I lead the revolution from the back in case APC decides to rig the election again? How do I make sure that power returns to the people? Those are the kind of thoughts that should be going on in his head. I pray he finds genuine people around him to tell him, and I hope he respects them enough to listen to them. Obi, as Kenneth Okonkwo would say, is not the best option, but the only option. Anyway, make I leave am here. Please don't forget to go to my new YouTube channel, Mr. Benjamin, and give your man a subscription. As for me, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So, don't go away.